Hi there guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at FlexiPRINTs Text tools, and this will be located within the secondary toolbar. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, we head into the program here. I'm just going to quickly remove these from my last video. So like I mentioned, today we're going to be looking at the text tools, and that's located here on our secondary toolbar on the left. So now if I had to select and hold this text button, if I just had to normal do it or normal click it, this will be a normal text tool. But if I hold it, you'll see we've got the two extra ones, which is the arc, and then we've got the vertical. So we're first going to look at the normal one. I'm not going to go into too much depth on these tools just yet. We'll try fine comb all these settings in another video, but for now we're just going to look at the most basic to get you started. So our first tool, I'm going to click here and go am.co.za, copy that, and then so right off the bat, we are on the right here, we've got a few different settings. As you guys can see, it's rather small. I'm just going to zoom in so it's not like you have to squint to try see it. And let's make that .co, not .ca. Yes. In any case, so off the design central here on the right, if you have it open. If you don't, we did cover it on our main toolbar, but you can also just find it over here on the actual main toolbar, design central, and you'll see we've got our text options. So the most important, let's throw you the first three. So first of all, we've got our actual font. So over here we can go down until we find the font, and as you see, we've got a nice little preview here on the left of what that would look like in that font. So I'm just going to select one that's away from the standard, but keep in mind you want all your text selected when you do that. Otherwise, as you can see there, nothing happened, but what it will do is whatever we type from there on will be in that font. Here we go, we've got our font. So that is our first option, which is handy. Now if you add another font, then it will be the font style. So there's one right under that, so I'm going to quickly jump to something else, and so we can look at that. Zoom in here. Now you guys can see under that we've got the font style. So we've got the regular, we've got the bold, and those type of things, italic, bold, and so forth. So let's just set this back to regular, and then let's grab that font again. I thought it looked quite nice. If I can find it, there we go. And then the last thing we want to set, which is also one of the most important, you can do both of these, but I normally just use the top one, and that is the actual letter or font size. So now if I zoom out again, you can see what our actual page size is. So you can see, okay, I need to scale this up quite a lot. So you can simply click here and increase the size until you have something you like. Let's move that to the center, and then maybe just change this color to the actual company's color. Here we go, am.co.za. That was simple enough. So that was our normal text tool. So now next one on the list, we have our arc one. So I'm going to left click, hold here, go to the middle one. Now we have our arc. Now the main difference here is going to be on our actual design central tab. You'll see now we have three tabs here. So the first two, the character and paragraph, is going to be relatively similar to the other text, but then we have the extra tab called the arc, and this is where you'll be adjusting the actual size of the arc and where the text will be inside the arc, under the arc, and so forth. This is where you'll get a bit more creative, and then you can set those things there. Let's just scale this up a little bit. Select all the text. There you go. So we've got our next one, which is the one on arc. This is nice if you want to wrap it around a design or something like that. And then we have our last one here, which is the actual vertical text. Now with vertical text, I'm just going to type in here, let's paste that same thing, and then a lot of the stuff will now be set up under the paragraph. So if you want to change where it's laid out, but most of the settings is pretty similar to what you're used to. It's just now instead of taking the text on a horizontal line or yeah, horizontal, now it's going to make it vertical. So you use this obviously also a lot in product designs. But yeah, so that's just a quick overview of the three. Like I said, we'll go into more depth on how to set these settings, but if you have general knowledge on text tools, most of these will come quite quick, except for perhaps the ARC tool. But yeah, otherwise, in the meanwhile, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.